coin. It's a 4. Okay, okay, we didn't even get to see Shunping's roll. I think he rolled an 8. It's pretty good, though. So Charley's probably going first. Nah, Shunping's going first. Okay, but Charley has Imperm, Nib, Fua, Prayer, and X. Oh my god. Oh my god. Yo. Fua, Imperm, Nib, X, Prayer. That's good. That's crazy. Go ahead, add Tract. It's not like unbeatable though. It's not unbeatable though, but it's definitely a good hand. Engraver for Tract. Tract for Lurie. Lurie effect to special summon itself out. Sure. Yup, bring that out. And then now they could just go Requiem and then Requiem effect. Charley will chain Fua. If he normals Ice, I swear to God I'm gonna freak out. Charley, don't you fucking dare fall for it. Don't fall for it. Ice effect is fine. And now they go... They didn't chain Requiem. Oh my god, he didn't chain Requiem. Maybe it's because he, like, picked up his hand. Wow. Okay. Shunping might be the GOAT. The average player there is chaining Requiem. And if he chains Requiem... That's what I'm saying. I brought this up literally yesterday. Where I said, if you make Requiem and then normal Ice, it only makes sense if you don't chain Requiem. Because if you chain Requiem, you're playing in the Fua crazy. And if you're not planning on using it and they chain Fua to Ice, then you can just chain Requiem. And it's fine. But, like, okay, I'm confused. He ashed Fua, and now he brought out Lacrima. And now he's going to get Sword Lacrima. But... Okay, Ice, and then Dump. Love Fiendsmith Soup. Okay, okay. It sucks that his Fua got ashed. Because Fua is insane against this deck. So now Charley just has to sit back and just get comboed. Full combo and Fiendsmith Raziel definitely got worse though. Like in Shunping's build, like the full combo with Ice Engraver used to be DDD, Desiree, Cross, Detonator with Eclipse under it, and Dweller. Now, well, like Desiree set up Engrave with Lacrima, Agnumde. Now, you don't have Dweller to make. You know, things gotta change a little bit. Why is it correct to make re-equip and normal Ice? Well, I'm not saying it is. The only way it's correct is if you don't chain Requiem. And that's because it makes Fua awkward. Like, if I normal Ice and activate the effect and I have Requiem on field, like, what everybody else is doing, or has done, is they chain Requiem to Ice, so that way they can summon Lacrima and then summon X and get X effect to search. But if you activate 2 effects to special from deck, I'm just going to chain Fua. I'm not going to Fua Ice. I'm going to Fua the Requiem. But you can get punished if you do what Shunping did and just say, okay, I'm just going to summon Sword. I'm just going to skip X. So that is a way to punish. Like a Fua and try to get a little bit more into the card. But he had Ash anyway, so it never mattered. Engraver summoned itself out. Like if he had Ash, he played around double Fua. No cap. He played around the double Fua, which is crazy. Doesn't that also kind of play in the Impulse? He knows his opponent's not playing it. He's playing against Mitsurugi, Raziel. So now make Agnumde. Agnumde can summon Lacrima. Lacrima's a level 4. Yep. Go ahead, bring that out. Actually, I don't think we're going to use this as a level 4 though, right? Nah, we will. Because we already used Engraver to make the Agnumde, so now we're just going to go ahead and make Duo. Yep. And then effect to attach. Technically could have made DDD, but DDD's also a little weird. It's bad on the X, but it's like really good against Mitsurugi cards. They're going to go ahead and drop Nib on Duo, effect to search, pass over the token. I was thinking on where to put it. Yeah, just summon it in attack so that way we can do damage over it. Because it's not like we're crashing. So he's thinking about putting it in attack for damage. Putting it in defense means we'll probably be able to out it easier. Okay, so now, sure, just calculating the stats, and then special X, dumping. It looked like Eclipse Twins, just to get that set up. Okay. Discard Meow to special. He has no cards in hand. It could be worse, though, to be honest. We have Detonator with Eclipse Twins set up, and we have Lacrima and the Requiem through Imperm Nib. Not bad. Not bad. Like, technically, Imperm Nib shouldn't have affected us this bad if Shunping did play a different, because you make Duel early before you start doing sequence stuff. So then if they interact with you, then you can do sequence stuff, and then make Detonator. But he chose to start with Fiendsmith stuff over YCS stuff, which is interesting. Argument to summon Detonator in defense? No. I'm summoning an attack every time. Otherwise, actually, ooh, hold on. You're probably right, to be honest. Because it's not like Nib matters on the field. Like, it's not going to help them, I should say. It'll probably only hurt them. So maybe you do summon it in defense to play around them crashing just to make X live. So they're going to go ahead, activate prayers, not tributing, and then any response. Like, would you like to Detonator pop my Nib? That's what Charley wants. Actually, he doesn't need that, though. Like, if he popped it, sure. If he doesn't pop it, sure. Because we can just grab out Habakuri, and now we can go Habakuri effect to go ahead and special summon out Saji, and then tribute Nib. And then Saji goes search, and now all we have is level 4s. And you can see where it goes from there. All of a sudden, we have Mitsu engine set up, we have YCS engine set up, and all our opponent has is Detonator with Eclipse Twins under it, and Lacrima engrave with Requiem. So we bring out Saji effect to go search. He knows Habakuri in hand. Reading the card. I guess it's the finals. They want to make sure they really don't mess up. So they're just going to go ahead, Detonator to pop the Saji. Yeah. That's fine. Especially if Charley's next play was just like special X, don't mirror logic or something, then you'd have to Detonator pop itself, but they'd have 2 level 4s, which is broken. Okay, so now I feel like now it's YCS. I feel like we led with Mitsurugi, so that way X was good. And now it's probably just special X, and then try to Mitsurugi afterwards. Something that's good is that Murakumo is a negate. Shunping has no cards in hand, so Murakumo becomes a god card, especially in the grind game. So X Mirror Logic, X1 Mirror Logic 2, target Detonator, and now Shunping has to decide, does he Detonator pop itself, or does he Detonator pop X? He's trying to think about what to do. So there's gonna go Detonator. I feel like you almost just like have to pop itself and put him on mess up. Yeah. Pop itself, and then chaining Lacrima onto Requiem. Okay, that's fine. So go ahead, pop. Yeah. Go ahead, search. Grab out sword. Honestly, I'm not too sure why we Lacrima there. Does anyone in chat know why? Yeah, I'm not sure, to be honest. I'm not sure why he did that. I don't know how Shu wins. Just hope the opponent fucks up, to be honest. That's how a lot of games come down to, is putting the opponent on make mistakes. Like, think about how many matches you've won in Yu-Gi-Oh! because your opponent makes mistakes, and think about how many matches you've lost because you made mistakes. Infinite. Like, for me, thousands probably. Prayer, how about Curry? Yeah, just gonna go Requiem, tag out to go summon. Doesn't even detonator pop, just goes Lacrima. So they're gonna grab out Ice. And then they get Lacrima to go dump Trap card. I guess you do it there in case Charley, like, bells it so you can use the detonator before it pops itself. Okay. That's fair. That's fair. Trying to play around Bell. I guess, like, yeah, that's fine. If we're just gonna end up doing it anyways. Like, if we're not gonna pop Sword, that's fine. I guess it doesn't even matter. Yeah, that's fine. Eventually, it's gonna have to be done anyways. So, I guess if they have Bell, then you get to pop a card, which is kind of nice. You get to, like, out-X for free. Okay. I like it. It's fair enough. Now, Charley, what are you doing here, buddy? What are you gonna do? Are we gonna overlay into, like, our own detonator? Because if we go into our own detonator, that's not bad. It's probably not that good, though. Like, if we make, let's see, if we made detonator, effect to attach, they probably don't paradise it or detonator it, and then we just have to play anyways. And then they end up trying to interrupt us later with paradise. Okay, Ice in the Star, Star goes set. It's starting to get tough. What's the time limit in the finals? 65 minutes. 45 for regular, 55 for top 8, and then 65 for finals. So they're gonna set cross. But yeah, this is becoming really tough for Shunping because Charley has cross, which is a monster negate, so they have to deal with it. They're gonna have Murakumo, which is a negate. Like, they have a bunch of cards that are negates just in engine without committing very much to them. So now, okay, Charley's the one thinking here about what to go for next. Is it Charley? I feel like you would just activate cross, and they just, like, have to pop it. Maybe they don't activate cross because they don't want cross popped, and they actually want to keep it. Go ahead, overlay, thinking about what to make. Just make detonator, detonator effect to attach, try to attach mirror logic. Now it's like, does it go down here? Wait. I'm confused. I don't like how Charley played this. Why did we do it like this? If we were going to make detonator with X sword, we should have made detonator and then normaled Ice and then brought out Star. Probably, because now it's like, I feel like Shunping's going to trade with all the cards here. Does it even matter? Probably not. It's probably just not even enough. Okay, Shunping did not interact with the detonator. And now we're going to go activate cross. They're going to go chain detonator to pop, target cross, chain detonator to pop their detonator, to force it. Yeah. Chain, pop their detonator. You don't care about the other cards. The other cards will get popped by Murakumo. They literally don't exist. Just pop detonator and force it out now. Or don't pop at all and then make an XYZ and then detonator protects it anyways from their detonator, so then their detonator doesn't matter as much. But then when you summon Murakumo, they'll end up detonator popping Murakumo and have Paradise Live, which is weird. Yeah, so they're just going to go ahead, chain, detach Eclipse Twins to pop. So the cross will be leaving. We're just thinking about what to pop next. Like, do you pop detonator, force them to detach, or do you pop a level 4? Like, you probably just pop a level 4. But even popping just a level 4 doesn't even mean anything. But yeah, I'm popping it. I'd pop level 4. At this point, you just have to put your opponent on make infinite mistakes. That's how the entire game's been. Just hope they mess up horrible. And I don't think Charley's played it perfect or anything, but I also don't think he's played it, like, bad. I think, for the most part, he's played it good. Except for, I think I would have made Detonator then Iced. But this is still fine. Because now it's like, yeah, pop their detonator, pop the cross. You can't cross negate, it's not resolved yet. Yeah. So cross gets popped, detonator gets popped. Yep. And then that's it. And then, okay. Now we just go ritual spell, summon out Murakumo from deck, and it's just game. Just that is game. Technically it's 79, but it's game. Because we can search prayer. Oh, we already went through prayer. We can just literally get anything that gives us any extra attack at any point. Any extra damage. There's gotta be something. I forget what we've been through. Honestly, even if there is nothing, I don't even think it matters. We'll pass with detonator, prayer, Murakumo, and our opponent will only have their top deck. Duo question mark? They have to get to a level 4. I guess, oh wait, we could just summon from hand, right? Yeah, you can just summon from hand. Oh, we still have both in deck. Okay, we still have the Arasama in deck. Okay. I was actually about to say, if we summon from hand, tribute another Habakuri, then you could get Habakuri effect to go search. But that probably wouldn't even work, because they probably only play one ritual spell. But good thing they had Kusanagi, because now they can Kusanagi effect to add back, but now they get hit with Paradise. I actually don't even know if this is correct to do this. This kind of seems bad. I feel like you just weren't supposed to go for game. Yeah, Shunping's gonna go banish Paradise. Try to go ahead and out the Habakuri here. Charley's thinking in response. We're not gonna have game, so there's no point of detonator popping. We don't need to get damage. There's no point, because it has 2,000 defense and 12 defense. You could just beat over both of them. Like, those cards don't matter. And if they dump Desiree and then go, oh, I'm just going to Desiree target Detonator, it's like, okay, sure. I'll just chain Detonator, pop token in response. I don't need to pop 2. You don't even have to pop anything, because then you just set up Murakumo. They're forced to Desiree out Habakuri. They have to. He couldn't go for game. He crashes Nib in battle, no? Nah. He tributed the Nib with Habakuri. So they're going to go ahead, add Ritual Spell plus Habakuri. That is good, though, getting to add Habakuri and that. Because now it's like, even if they out the Habakuri on field, they still go Ritual Spell, bring out Murakumo, tribute Habakuri from hand, and then they still get Habakuri to search, and they still end up winning the game. So you actually just, like... But if you out detonator, they don't even have to chain it. Yeah. 32, 24, they're minus. I think you just out detonator. Yeah, I think you just out detonator. Cause this card doesn't do anything. They're gonna get the effect to search anyways, because they added one. The effect to summon itself back doesn't matter, it doesn't do anything. So, yeah, I would just out detonator. Try to get an interruption off the field. There's no point of outing a body. Like, yeah, there's no point of outing the other body. I'm definitely just outing detonator. They're just gonna let it go, sure. It doesn't even matter, that's what I was gonna say. Like, you could chain the pop, but like, who cares? You don't even have to, because they're just gonna go ahead and wipe the board. Activate the ritual spell, summon out the Murakumo, and then tribute the Habakuri off the field. And then now they can go Murakumo, Habakuri, go ahead, wipe their field. Habakuri, search out prayers and special summon itself out. And then that's what, 700 off? So they're going to go ahead, wipe their board. And then, yeah, I don't think we need to game them. Like, it's fine. Like, we don't have game. But, like, I don't think we ever needed to game them. Most main deck, I don't even know what that is. Most main deck Perulia. Hunter's definitely the move over Lancia. And Meow is just Meow. So battle phase, swing, swing, swing. It should be... It should only be 700 off, right? Because 17 plus 39, 49 plus 3,000 is 79. So before it was 100 off, and now we minus 600 attack. So it's just 700. I'm the GOAT. Set a back row. And then pass. And we have follow-up too. Like we have X. We have Mitsurugi cards. We're passing. All Shunping will have is Engraver, Engrave, and then whatever his top deck is. So all Charley has to do is not mess up. That's the only way. It's the only way he loses this game is if he messes up. There shouldn't be another... Actually, Talons. Talons could hurt. No, Talons won't even matter. Why would I care about Talons? I wouldn't. Yeah, pass. I hope they draw Talons. Because if they go Summon Engraver, and then they try to go send Murakumo, sure. I have prayers set up. What are you going to do? You literally have nothing. If you have Bell and you have it in hand, you can't use it. You have to normal it to actually get anywhere. And then once you normal it, I win. Yeah, it's game over. Even if they summon a YCS, it doesn't matter, right? Because they already went through Eclipse Twins. They don't play 2. They get their board wiped and then they just set up a negate. I guess they have Mirror Logic. There is a world where that will end up mattering, depending. But okay, that's also like, okay. Can they not scoop? No, you can. I think Shunping should continue to play it out at this point. Like, I think there's a chance. It's not a big chance, but there is a chance. He has Requiem effect to equip, just to see if the opponent messes up. It really depends what Shunping drew for turn. I'm not gonna lie. Charley's thinking here on summon. He should not do anything, please. There's no point of outing this Engraver. Think about it. This Engraver achieves nothing. Nothing. The opponent either has to achieve 8,000 to 0, or they have to be able to set up a board that can beat our follow-up. That's the only way Shunping wins. So 8,000 to 0, safe to assume that won't happen. Breaking the board, how do you guarantee you prevent that? You just let Engraver go, and then the last card in hand has to be used to push. And if they use the last card in hand to push, you should win the game. I think worst case scenario would be like Ice and the Sword as the first play. And then, like after Engraver, send. You go like Ice and the Sword, search X. You board wipe, they go X'd up Mirror Logic, X1 Mirror Logic 2. And then they start resolving cards. But then like, I don't even know what they do from there. And like, that's, yeah, I was gonna say, that's just like not, it's just not good enough to win. Like, all you're gonna do is get Node. And you have Node X to overlay for like Duo. You just try to go from there. But you're just not gonna win the game. You have to end the game or set up enough to win. And it won't be enough. Okay. Is Shunping on 2 twins? No, Shunping's on 1 twins. X pitch twins. I think it was 1. Yeah, his XYZs are 1 Duo, 1 Detonator, DDD, I don't even know the next card's name. Exceton Knight, Eclipse Twins, Mirror Logic. I think that's it. Plays 2 Requiem. Saw that. I don't know what else is in his extra deck. I'm not sure. But okay, game 2. Charley's up game 1. Oh, let's listen.
This is not a new deck. I mean, we saw even Tavion.
I can't hear him.
It's the deck he won with in YCS Orlando a couple months ago. It's not the deck has not changed much since then. It's a consistent deck. It's strong. It can play through a lot of things, and Shunping knows it.
Yo, did Billy just say the Fiendsmith YuGiOh deck hasn't changed that much? I know, like, technically it didn't change that much, but like realistically the deck changed a lot in how it actually operated. I mean, that's why Shunping's playing 2 Fiendsmith Lacrima in his deck. He wants level 4s. Like, you just don't have as much YCS as you had before. You lost a lot of your consistency. Like, one detonator, yeah. It's another thing. The memes live on. Mouse will never win a YCS. Worse when the new set comes out. I was playing ladder and went against Kashchira, Fiendsmith, Raziel. I don't know how that is supposed to work. Kashchira, Fiendsmith, Raziel. I mean, I literally played an Iron Man. I swept an Iron Man with that like a few days ago. Like, I said, your money, ho, snatched, snatch steal, my money. It's like, it's just Fiendsmith, Raziel, but you just like happen to play a couple cash cards in it. Like, the cash cards don't really conflict with it too much. Like, it's just X Raziel that it like really conflicts with. And that's just like one card. You don't even like need X Raziel. It only would like really suck if you draw like Unicorn plus X or something. Then it's like, weird. But even then, that's still like Fiendsmith combo plus Unicorn plus Birth. That's not bad. That's not bad. You don't need the deck to be explosive. Unicorn is that strong? It depends what you're playing against. Like, I think Unicorn was a lot stronger before. I think after this weekend it's going to become a lot worse. I think people are not going to be playing as much Malice. I think it's going to be a lot more Mitsurugi variants. And Mitsurugi variants don't care about Unicorn very much. It's like, doesn't do that much. Unicorn Rip Detonator. It's crazy because like they don't even need Detonator. Like, sometimes you just like rip King of the Feral Imps. Like, it really depends. Really depends. I've been playing Unicorn a lot. Mitsurugi Malice best deck. Yo, don't leak the goo. Don't leak the goo. Alright, Shunping's going first with 38 minutes left. Alright. Main phase is fine. Charley has Fua, Droll. It looked like Fua, Droll. Just like two different arts of Droll. Sword, Murakumo. So now he's gonna go Lurie. He said okay. Whoa, that was a misplay. That was a crazy misplay. We were supposed to activate Fua. He might just get punished hard. Nah, he's not getting punished. Shunping slam dash every time. He could summon Lacrimo from hand. He does play two. He could just have open one. Nah, Raziel Malice best deck. Did Malice make it the top 4? Yeah. It lost in top 4 though. Summon Lacrimo from deck. But the reason why I said that was a misplay on Charley is, let me explain. So, what you're supposed to do is if your opponent goes specifically activate Tract, add Lurie, discard Lurie, Lurie effect, and it's game 2, you're supposed to activate, maybe even game 1, but definitely game 2. You're supposed to activate Fua, and then if your opponent chains Ash, like, let's say, okay, you need to do it when they go Lurie. So they go Lurie Chainlink 1, Fua Chainlink 2. If they go Ash, called by Crossout Chainlink 3, calling Fua, then you can go Chainlink 4, called Droll. Like Chainlink 4 Droll. So that way they can't search. But Lacrima pass. He has Paradise set up. He needs some strong non-engine here. Actually, he might not. Charley's hand might be ass. I saw him Fua draw Fua, and all he had before was Sword. Yeah, he has Droll, Kuzangi or whatever. He goes Sword Effect. Oh, nah. Charley's hitting him. Oh my god. Charley is not hitting him with a Dragon Duel bluff right now. When people, like, use an effect, and then they're just like, they just like keep pointing at one card in their hand, like waiting to use it. It's like, bro, I know you're capping to me. Don't lie to me right now. Don't lie to me right now. You can't get me with them bluffs, boy. I'ma still Valor you. I'ma still Valor the sword, and you're still gonna pass. The bluffs won't get me. I'm too used to it. Okay, it sucks though. His hand is actually awful. Droll, Murakumo, Kusanagi, Fua. Like, technically, he could have just passed. Wait. Okay. He didn't want to beat over Lacrima because he has the Requiem engrave and he'd be able to Lacrima effect. So now they're just going to make Requiem effect, Tribute Go Summon. Yeah, this is looking really good for Shunping now. They could just go summon out another Lacrima because they play 2. And then they can go Lacrima, dump Engraver. I guess maybe we don't need to. I don't know if they need the Lacrima in deck. I doubt it. There's no way. There's no way they need the Lacrima in deck. So they're going to go ahead, summon out Engraver, though. Okay. And now, Requiem effect to equip. You are not using Engraver effect to Sun, right? Okay, just going ahead and making the Necro equip now. Maybe he has Engraver in hand. Last turn they started with Tract. But maybe that was to play around Droll better. Activate Engraver, shuffle back to Special. So put back Lurie. And then bring itself out. He could have sided the other Lacrima out. Nah, you wouldn't do that. You would want, like, if you play 2 Lacrima, it's because you need level 4s. And if you need level 4s, it's when you're going first. So, if you side out Lacrima going first, probably better to just not play the Lacrima in the first place. If the only time you ever were to use it is game 1 going first. So now, yeah, we have the Engraver out. We can overlay for Mr. DDD. We know they don't have Extra Izeal. So we know they don't have, like, the easy out to it. We know they don't have Imperm, Extra Izeal. They just go Battle Phase attack over. So Shunping is unable to go for game here. Which is a little surprising. He's just trying to play around hand traps. So that's why. Actually, I don't know what his hand is. I can see Droll, Fua, Kusanagi. Yeah. And he has Murakumo too. I think that's his full hand. Pass, Charley drew. That's so crazy. Fua the opponent. They end on Lacrima pass. And we just have nothing. Or maybe Charley waited until Requiem to Fua because he, like, knew he had to draw one. And was like, if it gets stopped, it gets stopped. Unfortunate. Like, I want to draw my opponent if Fua gets stopped, but if it doesn't happen, it doesn't happen. I also saw Ouroboros in his extra deck. You can rip. You can hand rip for 2 in Raziel. Normal ice. Oh. I guess that makes more sense. Special ice, normal Fua. That gives you 2 level 4s at least. So, discard, special, and then Shunping's thinking on this. Because that had to have been the top deck. Otherwise, he would have normaled it last turn and then specialed ice, or special sword. So now he's going to go normal Kusanagi effect to add back the Murakumo that we discarded off of ice. Or at least I'm pretty sure we discarded Murakumo. Can't really see it. But I know we had that in hand. So they're going to go ahead and DD Crow the Murakumo in response. Okay. Go ahead and take that card out of commission. At least for now. Because eventually we could Kusanagi. Add it back. But probably not. That'll probably never happen. Go ahead, overlay, summon out Duo. And then we have Duo effect to attach. Hope they don't Paradise it. Praying that they don't Paradise it. Begging that they don't Paradise it. And then activate Paradise and he knows he loses. So he just scoops. Or at this point, he should just scoop. Yeah. Like, I guess you can stay in it. Like, I don't think time will actually end up mattering. Actually, you probably do stay in it. Because I think if you do go to time game 3, it should favor you, right? Yeah, you stay in the game. right? Because, like, Charley will go first, he'll combo. It might take a while through hand traps, and then Shunping has to break through the board while establishing a board. And then the turn goes back to Charley. And now Charley either would have the last turn or give Shunping very little time for his turn. Activate Requiem effect, chain Fua, chains Ash again. Charley's sitting there with 2 Drolls in hand, thinking if he wants to scoop. Is he running Crow over Bestials? I have no idea. Oh no, he side decks Bestials. And he probably also side decks Crow. Okay, going to game 3. The all magical, wonderful game 3. We will get to see Charley Futch go first. Finally, in game 3. Shunping's gone first, game 1 and 2. Not gonna lie, it was looking like he was gonna get 2-0'd for a second. If Charley's Fua drew better, that could have been real bad. That could have been a real bad finals. Real bad. Like, imagine if instead of drawing, like, Fua plus Kusanagi off of Fua end for turn, we just drew, like, Ice Prayers. Ice Ritual spell. Like so many different cards. So many good cards. Come on, Shu, I got so many DB points on you. Nah. Charley Futch. Charley Futch got this. Watch. Side decking, making sure that they side deck 100% correct. This will be the last time they side deck in the YCS. Charley's got Harpy's Feather Storm in his deck. He's got Crossout in his deck. He's got Called By in his deck. I think they play Thrust. I don't know how many copies of Thrust. But I think they also play the Thrust. Okay. Yup, looking through the side again. Oh. I wish we could see what they were siding. It's like too much glare to watch Shunping. It's hard sometimes to tell what cards he's looking at. And then you just can't see the angle for Charley. I mean, hand was Fua, Droll. It was kind of doomed. Yeah, I mean, Fua, Droll is, like, not the hand you want to draw. But, like, if it's Fua, Droll, and then Prayers, X, Fua draws into Talons, draw for turn, Called By. You know what I mean? Like, the Fua, Droll doesn't even matter. Doesn't even matter. You know, he didn't even need that much. He really just needed a couple plays. If they play Featherstorm, they gotta play Thrust. Nah, you don't have to. I'm pretty sure they do play Thrust. I think it might be at a low count in the deck, though. Because, like, it's a card you can also side going second, but you'd rather just draw Harpy's Featherstorm going first than Thrust. Like, Thrust plays in the Ash, so, like, it's like a little bit weird. And also, I guess they know you have it, but they're gonna know you have it anyways if you go Castel Pass in this deck. Glad they didn't hit Fiendsmith. Fiendsmith cards are cool. I think if they got hit, it should have maybe only been a little hit or a huge hit. I mean, I kind of wish the Fiendsmith cards were out of the game, or at least somewhat. Like, I think I'd be fine if there was no level 4 Lacrima. Like, if it was just Engraver, I think I'd be fine with it. But the Lacrima is crazy. That gives you, like, the additional body every turn. It makes it to where, like, turn 1, like, if you don't open Fiendsmith cards, and you have to go Moon in the Fiendsmith, then you turn 2 bodies into 2 bodies. And then you have 1 body on each of your turns for the rest of the turn. For the rest of the game, because you have Engraver Summon. But with the Lacrima, you get free Light Fiends Engrave, you get a body on their turn, and your turn. It gets you the trap card. It does a lot. Like both these duelists. Wish they could both win. I like both these duelists too. I do. When was the last time Shunping won a YCS? I think Striker. I think that's the only YCS he's won, was with Striker. Cause I think he lost. Yeah, I think he lost to Paulie in the 1 finals of the huge one. But okay, Charley's going first. He said main phase, and Shunping said okay. Oh my god, Charley has prayers, Habakuri, talents, and I saw a trap. Now the only thing is, I think it was the Mitsu trap. I don't think it was Harpy's Featherstorm. So they're gonna go ahead, prayers, tribute to go ahead, search and special. Oh gosh, I can't see what's in his hand. I want to know. Talents is so good though. I thought he won with Dragon Link. No, that was a UDS. He has 2 wins. One's a UDS and one's a YCS. He's gotten second place a lot though. TCG and OCG. Go ahead, prayer, grab out Arasama, lose 800, special summon out Arasama, and then new chain link. We can go Habakuri 1, Arasama 2, search. Oh, it was Harpy's Featherstorm. I'm 99% that was Harpy's Featherstorm. It looks like a common, but it looked like Harpy's Featherstorm. So maybe he just plays 2 Ultra and a common. Nah, Charley wouldn't do that. There's no way. Shu got 3rd. Oh, it was 3rd. I forgot that it was Jesse Flores in the finals. I thought it was Shunping in the finals. No, it is the Mitsurugi trap. So he has talents, Mitsurugi trap, Imperm. Okay, so now we're getting a double search here. Search for a monster and search for a card. Maybe it's Arasama for Saji that we can normal summon. Nah, Habakuri sounds way better. Habakuri ritual spell, for sure. Yeah. Arasama, grab out the Habakuri, and then... Or Habakuri, go ahead, grab out ritual spell. And now, activate ritual spell to summon from hand. Oh my god, tell me Shunping's not an animal. Okay, I was gonna say, tell me there's no way there's an impulse in his hand. I was like, if there's impulse in his hand and his Fiendsmith YuGiOh deck, he's just better. He's just better. Shu looks like he knows he lost. He has Droll in hand, but all that searching was draw phase. Yeah, there was so much searching in draw phase. And they're just gonna go ahead, dump Saji and Kusanagi, and then activate the effects. Add back and search. So add back ritual spells, search for prayers. They've already used prayers this turn, but just go ahead and add it. They already dumped both level 4s, so they can't add it to normal summon. That kind of sucks though, right? Like not having any level 4s. We can still get to combo. Not under Droll though. Because we have rank 8. So we're going to grab out prayers. And does he Droll us? He does. Okay. I mean, you have to. You just have to. Otherwise, Habakuri can search the trap card. He doesn't know that he already drew it. And then they could set up Duo potentially. But what he was going to do there is just ritual. Bring out Murakumo, tribute Habakuri, search, summon, and then you have 2 level 8s, overlay, effects, search 7 Tachyon, and then combo from there. But talents look at hand. Paradise, Sword, X, Bonfire. Okay, what does Charley have exactly? He just saved, okay, he's just trolling, He just moved it to the side. I was like, there's no, I would say that's not real. So they're gonna go ahead and hit X back into the deck. That does mean Bonfire has the option to grab Ice now, though. I think Charley's got to be really happy about... Honestly, probably not really happy about that hand. But you got to be okay with that hand. It's not that bad. It could be a lot worse. Like, for you. Go ahead, ritual spell, bring out the Murakumo. So they have Paradise in hand, which also means, like, if you ever Murakumo affect a discard, they just discard Paradise. So, I guess it's kind of good to know that you can't use your Murakumo. Or you can, but you're just putting that in grave. Talents wins here. I hate that card. That card is crazy. This is overkill. Actually, I don't think this is, like, that overkill. Like, the Droll and Lockbird hurt a lot. If we didn't get hit with Droll, we would have Detonator, Cross, Like, that's not, yeah, it's not hand rip, but detonator cross. Actually, it might be hand rip. Nah. Maybe. Maybe. It doesn't matter. Okay, activate bonfire. Because if you can hand rip in the Mitsurugi build, it's broken. Because you hand rip 2, and then your Murakumo is a 3rd one. And if they hand trapped you at all, that's like a 4th one. Okay, but activate bonfire. Charlie's thinking because he knows he has sword. He could go ahead and trap negate this. Because he has imperm, so he could imperm sword and hope that's enough. But he might lose to the top deck. He has prayers though, which is pretty good. Activate Murakumo. Special summon itself out. Go search. Yeah, and I think we want to trap and not spell first. Like, anyways. Just because otherwise we play in the Shunping's DD Crows and Bestials that he plays if we activate spell first. So go ahead, stop bonfire. He knows sword, paradise, and a blank. Whatever card he drew for turn. Sword will get hit with imperm. So what did Shunping draw? Bros on DD Crow? Yep. He is. If Talents resolves, it's over. Simple as that. I don't know. I don't think this game's over yet. What if Shunping drew X-Ryzeal for turn? And he just wanted to bait something with trap. Okay, now I don't think it's X-Ryzeal. Now he's going to get hit with imperm and Charlie's about to become a YCS champion. So, sword effect chain link 1. Don't play with me, Charlie. Don't play with me. Just imperm it, bro. Stop overthinking it. Come on. The imperm it, bro. Paradise in a blank. You're going to imperm it. Yup. Battle phase. That's game. We win. Oh my god, I'm so happy. God, yes. God, yes. Charlie's about to win the YCS. That's just game. Because if Shunping just goes like end phase, we just go prayers. Actually, I don't think we have to prayers. Because we already used Murakumo to add. So I don't know if we necessarily want to prayers. No, you still prayers. You just summon back. Yeah. Because we have an additional prayers. So we can go prayer summon back out of level 4. The Kusanagi effect. Add back prayers from grave. It's like free, right? To go activate summon Kusanagi. Add back prayers. There's like no downside to it. Even if they hand trap you, then you can Murakumo force them to rip Paradise from hand. Which is actually going to end up being good if that happens. Because that means even if another turn passes, then we'll have Murakumo on board. And Shunping has to top deck out of an Omni Negate. Which is like really hard. Unless if it's X-Ryzeal. And that's assuming Charlie sets up nothing else. So he's going to go activate prayers during end phase. Don't tribute, don't tribute, don't tribute. Okay, that was a bad tribute. We didn't need to search. Unless if Charlie has X in hand. I don't think he does, though. Nah, he doesn't. He has, what's it called in hand? That the, Murakumo searched. I'm pretty sure it's just prayers. It should just be prayers. So go ahead, grab out Habakuri from deck. And then lose 800 to special summon back out Kusanagi. Kusanagi effect to add back. Like, we gotta get access to level 4s. Like, we just need a Ryzeal. We need to set up Ryzeal and Mitsurugi. It's really easy here. I believe in Charlie. He's not gonna mess this up. He might take a while, but it's because he doesn't want to mess it up. You ever been in those spots where, like, you know you win, you just can't mess up? That's what he's in right now in a YCS finals. Kusanagi add back. Okay, just add back level 4. Draw for turn. He has Trap Engrave too, so it's, like, extremely easy to go for game. And he top decked X? Oh my god. He didn't even have to top deck that. You didn't have to do him like that. You literally didn't have to do him like that. You already won. Drops another Droll. He knows last card in hand's Paradise. Yeah, look at Charlie. He's like, I don't care. I'm about to end the game. I've seen that face on Charlie before when something gets dropped and he's like, sure. He says it just like that. Sure. God, yes, this is hype. It's about to be over. It's about to be over. Sword. Sword goes search. Yeah. He's like really trying to not mess up. God damn. Just make duo. Sure. Probably want to use Kazanagi. I guess it's fine to not do it though. Yeah, swapped around. Yeah, Shunping knows he lost. He has the trap engrave too that can summon back a body. He hasn't used prayers. Like that alone. Like the trap, like that alone is game. I just want to throw it out there. If we just switched Kusanagi to attack, I guess we have to have sword. Like sword, crash with sword, Kusanagi, swing. All you have to do is just do 16, and then 32, 32. It's 64, and you get 32 off the trap summoning back, and then you get 32 off prayers, tributing Murakumo, and then just summoning back Murakumo off its own effect. But we're gonna go into Dugaris. We are not flexing right now. That sounds crazy. Dugaris effect. Special summon back out Murakumo. Okay. You're not gonna mess this up, Charley, right? Shunping, waiting for a second, slow play warning for the win. Nah, I don't even think they'd do it, to be honest. I don't think they'd give him a slow play warning for the win. I know we've seen it before, like 2019 World's Points Playoffs Top 16. That match was crazy. Like the guy literally won the game, like was about to win the game, and then slow play warning, match loss. Because he had too many slow play warnings. And he literally put his opponent on 0 cards. And he had Salaman Great Roar for a negate. And he lost the game. I'd be mad. He was mad too. Yo, Charley. You're gonna make me mad, bro. You about to link summon while we 4-locked, bro? Stop celebrating until you win. God damn. God damn. God damn. Please, 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 Charley, I need this. I don't need this. That's the thing. I just want you to win. I just want you to win. So don't mess up. Make duo. Yes. Okay, sure. We're under Droll, though. So it's like, sure. That's fine. Yo, Charley's fucking up crazy, man. We had game. We have game. We have game. It's not even that we had game. We still have game. Actually, do we? It's like a lot worse. I don't know if we have game now. We didn't Murakumo wipe sword for some reason. So now we're just doing less damage. For some reason, we went Dugaris summon Murakumo. Summoning Murakumo is bad, by the way. That is, there's no point. You actually do less damage summoning that out. He is so nervous, lol. Did he just throw? No, he wins. It's like impossible for him to lose here. Even after doing this. Even after... Whoa, hold on. Okay. Shunping might be able to win. There's a chance, but it's really small. He has the trap engrave. He knows he shouldn't use it, though. He should have used it and won the game. But now, there's no point. Because we're passing. And Shunping's gonna draw an ass card. And still lose. Okay, yeah, exactly. He's gonna draw an ass card. And still lose. Normal Lacrima. Effect. Okay. I'm not gonna Murakumo negate that. You're just gonna discard Paradise for free. I want Shu to win now so bad. Nah, Shu's gonna lose. We did Dugaris revive. Yeah, I don't know why. I don't know why. That was, like, horrendous. He's done that twice now. There was another game that he went Dugaris revive. But that time was, like... That time it made more sense, because he wanted to wipe the board. That time was fine. Actually, that time he played clean. This Dugaris into it, bad. Stop reading the trap, bro. How do you not know that? The trap's so good in Grave. Okay, so Requiem into Engraver. Hey, shout out to RGB Fox at DBG Body Pillow when? Hey, Hey, yo. Hey, yo. I'm out here trying to enjoy the finals and talk about a DBG body pillow, and it'll come out in August. But okay. Now, we have to let the Engraver Sun go. Well, you don't have to, but we're just not going to do anything until they summon back out the other Engraver. Once they summon the other Engraver, we're just going to prayer pop their board. But now it's just like... Wait. 40... Hold on. It should just be game. Shunping should actually just be checkmated still, right? Let me just... Oh, he's not checkmated yet. Not yet. It's getting really close, though. On that summon, Charlie's gonna out it. He's thinking of using the trap. Oh, no. He is checkmated. As long as Charley doesn't mess up, it's game. Because Charley can just use the trap or the spell. Doesn't even matter. Whatever. Bring out Habakiri from the grave. And then tribute Murakumo. Yeah. Murakumo effect. Yeah, he's checkmated. And now Shunping. Yeah, I was gonna say now Shunping passes turn. He has to instantly go to battle, which means he can't even Lacrima Requiem. Like tribute it and special from deck. God, yes.
The YCS Providence champion. You're right. A Dragon Duel world champion, a world championship contender, and now